Welcome back, everyone, to another episode in the Disassembly series. Today, I'm going to be swapping out the scales on a Para 3 lightweight. This is the REC River's Edge Cutlery exclusive. Yeah. And the scales I'm going to be switching it to are aluminum AWT, which is Applied Weapons Technology. And it's their Sniper OD Green. It's kind of cool. They actually give you an extra washer because, as you may or may not know, the Para 3 lightweight has one washer on the presentation side for this particular orientation and nothing on that side. So I'm wondering if it actually uses two washers, which is great in my opinion, but we will find out as I take this apart. So I will be throwing this into a time lapse, so it's going to speed up. If there are any challenges or things to call out as I disassemble this, I will mention that as when I resume the normal speed. All right, stay tuned. All right, so I've got everything disassembled. This piece right here, which is the lock, the liner of the lock, goes right here. This piece actually goes over something like this. So, something to note. I'll actually be reassembling it in normal time so you can see how everything goes back together. So, let's see. All right, so that's the washer it came with, which it was on the presentation side. You might have noticed that I pulled out a power drill at the end. This portion, which holds the top hardware screw, I had to use the chuck to lock it in place like so to unscrew that piece because it is free spinning otherwise. All right. And if you got any questions or comments, please feel free to post it and I will do my best to answer them post the video. But I'll be replacing it with these. Again, these are the Sniper OD Green scales, aluminum. And taking out the washer that it comes with, right there. So let's take a look. The color is much brighter on the stock FRN scales. And the Sniper Green is definitely darker, as you can see. Okay, and we'll set these aside. All right, let's take a look. I'm actually curious to see how the back looks like. So they're very comparable all the way around. All right, so everything should go back in place as is. And in this instance, I am going to reassemble with the extra phosphorus bronze washer that was included. I'll go ahead and take that out now. There you go. Okay, let's see, get this back together, huh? That fits pretty well. That's a good fitting piece as well. Let's get this back on. Okay, that's in place pretty well, so I'm not going to use the power drill chuck to hold this in place. All right, let's, so this is the clip side. Nope, sorry, this is the clip side. This part goes in, so you can see this is a very interesting shape. This is a hexagon shape. Huh, hopefully it fits in there. It does. Okay. Kind of. Let's see. Okay. All right, there you go. So it does snap in and it doesn't turn, so interesting. They did a good job making sure, just by cutting out a triangle, as you saw earlier, it fits that hexagon shape in there. No, but I realized I forgot the washer. Okay, let's pop this back out. Throw the washer on first. And try to get this back in. There you go. All right, that wasn't too hard. Oh, shoot. It wasn't hard getting it back in, but it sure fell out easily. So let's try that again. Okay. Go ahead and throw the pivot screw on the clip side on first. And this is with a T10. And just so, well, I'll clarify, hopefully I remember, the different torque spits you'll need. So the pivot is a T10. Go ahead and tighten that up. There we go. And let's get some lube on there. Ooh. I'm still trying to get used to this new phone I have. It zooms in when it wants, and I don't know when to anticipate it. All right, it's got some, do another drop actually. Okay, so looks like everything was on this side. All right, so that's that. The next piece, the washer looks like it went on this side, so go ahead and throw the washer on first. I'm just gonna clean it up real quickly. Using my microfiber cloth. Just gets a couple drops of nano oil on there. Okay. You can see this is where the oil was, so that should be facing the washers, this side. And it kind of just went over the stop pin, the blade stop. There you go. Okay, so as you can see, it does perfectly align with the blade stop, and then it goes over the pivot right there. Okay, everything is external screws. Let's see, this one's for throw it in last actually. That doesn't seem right. Let's see. Actually, as it turns out, I believe this actually fits in here. Let's see. Well, it doesn't fit in there, but I'll take that back. Okay. Back to the original plan. Interesting. You know what? I don't think you need that piece. So I'm gonna pop that off. Throw this on there. Yeah, that seems to be a different fit. All right. I'm pushing it because this portion right there seems to stick out a little bit from the liner lock, the compression lock. The liner right there. So I'm just trying to push it in more. Okay, let's see how that works. All right, let's fit in. This was the pocket clip screw. All right, this is this one. Excuse me. All right, I need a T8 for that. So the bottom body screw is a T8. Not too tight, because I'll tighten everything up later. I do not like how there's 3 different screw sizes for the body, just to be able to take it apart. Doesn't really make sense to me, but... Well, no, actually, it does make sense, because... Oh, no. But it would have been nice if it was, you know, limited to 2 different screw sizes. Okay, it feels very tight. It is centered. It feels very tight. All right. I haven't even put the pivot screw on yet, so. That is not free dropping whatsoever. I'm not sure if this piece should be going on there or not. Interesting. So if you look at the old one, this is how it lined up, which fits right in. So the stock scales, the way it's milled out, this metal piece goes right into it, just like the liner would. However, that is not the case for this one, because you can see they've created this scale to include what this thickness of this metal piece would be. But I want to say this is very tight. Like, this will not drop shit whatsoever. Not even close. So I'm wondering if I over tighten both sides. Well, that's better. But no, yeah, it's not. These aluminum scales are very light, by the way. Feels very light. Yeah, I can barely tell the difference between weight between this and the FRN scales. This is not drop shutty, that's for sure. It's a pretty good replacement though in terms of the color. It's a little darker, but I'm liking it though. I'm gonna have to play around with the action to see if I can get it to be a little more smooth and drop shutty, but I mean, I don't need it to drop shut, but this is not even close to being able to fall shut or even swing shut, so. Oh no. All right, go. All right. It was not catching, and I was afraid it would not fit these lynch clips, which I would be bummed because I prefer the lynch clip over. Oh, that one came out dark. Well, I'm going to go ahead and fix this separately, but for the sake of the video, as a disassembly video, hopefully you were able to get some information out of this. Yeah, I'll address that later, but yeah, again, you would not need this metal piece that's part of that goes into the scale on the stock version for the FRN scale. However, I will need to play around to see if I can get the action to be a little bit more smooth. There isn't any blade play though, so that's good. But yeah, let me know what you thought. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you want to get notified for future videos. And as always, truly appreciate you tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay frosty.